Hi, my name is Kate from the customer support team at Vevox, and today I'm going to show you how to get started with our PowerPoint add-in. So to begin with, if you just make sure that you have PowerPoint open, and then what you want to do is download our add-in. So to do that, what you want to do is look for the add-ins icon here. You'll find that either under the Home or the Insert tab. It varies slightly depending on which version of Office you're running. So once you've found that, if you just click on the icon there, and then just click on More Add-ins as well down the bottom, and it will bring up this window. And then in the window, if you just search for Vevox and just add that in there, and you'll see it then pops up on the right hand side here in a sidebar. And you'll also notice that under the Home tab, you'll also have this little icon on the far right saying Insert Poll with our logo. So this is where you will find the add-in if the sidebar is not open. So the first thing you want to do once you've got the add-in installed is go ahead and log in. So to do that, what you want to do is just hit Get Started here, which brings up this window. And then you just want to go ahead and log in. So once you've logged in, you will see this window. You'll recognise it is very much like the dashboard from your Vevox in browser view. So what you want to do here is you want to either select one of these sessions that you've made previously and connect that to your PowerPoint. Or alternatively, what you can do from within the PowerPoint itself is create a session. So going up here and clicking Create Session. For this instance, I'm actually going to go ahead and choose this session, so one that I've already made. So I'm just going to click here. And you can see now that it has put that session information on the right hand side task pane here. So you can see to begin with that I've got my joining instructions and my leaderboard ready, but I don't have any polls yet. So just like the dashboard, you can either go ahead and insert some questions from one of our many templates here, or alternatively you can just go ahead and create your own new polling question from within PowerPoint. So I'm just going to do that, so I'm just going to hit Create New, and you can see it just brings up this window, very much again the same as the in-browser view of Vevox. So then once you've created your question, you'll see that it has popped it down here underneath your joining instructions and leaderboard. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and create another polling question by just going to Create New again. Okay, so I can see that I now have my two polling questions here that I've made. So what I want to start doing now is start inserting those polling questions into my PowerPoint. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click Add Slide underneath the polling question that I want to add. And you can see now that it is currently adding my question in. So it is made up of two slides. You'll notice we have the question slide here and we have the results slide here. So it is important that you do keep these two slides together and you do not delete one of them, as essentially how they work is that one of the slides will open your polling and one of them will close it. So when I've added that, I'm now just also going to add my next polling question. So again, I'm just going to come down here and click Add Slide, and you can see it's adding those two slides for me. And there we have it. So one other thing to just maybe mention on the slides is that very much like Present View in the browser, you've got your joining instructions at the top here with the ID and your participant count as well. When you are in edit mode of PowerPoint, like I am currently, they will just be showing hashtags and X's or may not be showing up-to-date information if you have already run your poll. This does not mean that it is not working. This information updates as soon as you go into present mode. So it does not mean it is not connected, so do not worry about that. So then just bouncing back, I'm just thinking I'm going to think about presenting my polls to my participants. But to do that, I might probably want to put in some joining instructions. So to do that, I'm just going to click on this top slide here, and I'm going to click the Add Slide under my joining instructions. Now the reason I clicked the top slide there is because I wanted to insert my joining instructions on this slide afterwards, because I want it before my polling questions. So you can do that with the polls as well if you just click the slide above where you want to insert the slides, and it will just put them in there for you. The last thing I'm going to add at the bottom at the end of my polling is I'm going to add a leaderboard, as I've added some correct answer questions in there. And again, you can see it has just bounced that leaderboard in for me. So when you want to start presenting your PowerPoint and your polls, what you would do, similarly to normal, is you would come down and you would start going into your slideshow mode. When you're in slideshow mode, all you do is simply click to progress to the next slide, or arrow key, or however you would normally prefer to do this. And when you get to the first question slide, you'll notice in the top right, it said poll opening, and now it's saying poll open. So it automatically does that for you. You just need to click the once to progress to the slide. You'll also notice, as I mentioned, you've got an ID filled out at the top now and our participant counter. And so again, I will just click there to move on and close my poll. So you can see it said preparing results, and now it's saying it is showing me my results. So just clicking through the slides, it is as simple as that, and it will open and close your polls for you. So I am now just going to come out of that, and what I am going to do is just show you can also design your polls, so personalize them and customize them a little bit more. So to do that, you will just go to the design tab at the top here, and you can see that PowerPoint has lots of inbuilt themes running along for you. So I'm just going to click the arrow here to expand them out, and I'm just going to choose a theme that I like, that I feel like will go with my presentation today. So for example, if I just go for this one here and click there, you'll notice that it has automatically updated across all of my slides here, and it has also updated the font and colours and things like that to match the theme. So you can just add that little bit more of personalisation to your presentation. And then one other thing here to mention is that if you have run your polls and you want to run them again, so if you were wanting to reuse your presentation, what you would do is just simply come to the bottom here on my right side panel, the Vevox panel, and I would just click clear slide results, and then I can choose whether to clear just the slide I'm on or all of the slides in my deck. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all of the slides in my deck, and what that's done is clear my results. So I can go ahead and present this to my next session, and it will all be reset to 0. And all of the results that you have cleared within PowerPoint, they will be saved within your dashboard in the browser, so you won't lose the information that you have gathered. One last thing to just quickly end on, so we went through the design tab to customize it, but if you wanted to customize it that bit further, perhaps personalize it a bit, you can do that within Slide Master. So to get there, you would just go to the View tab and then go to Slide Master here, and then it will bring up your Slide Master. So there is ways in here to customize it that bit more to exactly what you would like, but we won't go through it in this video as this one is a little bit more complicated, but we do have a separate whole video on this, and we will put this in the description, so you can go ahead and look at that one as well when you are ready. Okay, so hopefully that has shown you how to get started with Vevox in PowerPoint and get you ready to start presenting to your participants. If you liked this video and found it helpful, it would be great if you would just subscribe to our YouTube channel and like it as well, as we are constantly uploading really good, helpful tips and how-tos for you. Thank you very much.